If you're a heating air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, I've got an important question for you. Are you coachable? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you for HVAC technicians' sales secrets. So this is what happens. I get called to work with a company, an organization, a sales team, or an individual. And I have to make a decision. Is this conversation going to actually give me some sort of fruit? Is it something going to happen? Is there going to be a net result that can be proven? And there are times where I will get called and people say, hey, can you come work with your team, with my team? And I'll say, hey, yeah, I need to know if they're coachable. Will they take direction? And this is what happens. In a room of about 10 people, 8 people will take direction, 2 people probably won't, okay? And just for various reasons, it really doesn't matter. It's not super interesting. It's just the way that the math typically works out. So this morning, I was working with a company here in Sacramento, and I was working with them on their sales process, and it was awesome. Everybody there, including the owner, was coachable. And so I want to go over a couple of traits with you. Coachability comes in a lot of different ways, and some of these traits may work for you, and they may not. I can't tell you what to do. You get to make your own decisions. But one, the best of the best that I've ever worked with take notes. They take notes. They may type them on their phone. They may write them down. They may go back after the class and write a few things down, but they take notes on what they learn. They may take notes on word tracks or sales scripting, but they actually do the work. 2, they role play. You don't have to coerce them into role playing. They will typically do it at the drop of a hat. I'll give you a couple names. My little brother, Brian, and Mitch Smith. I worked with both of them quite a few times. Both those dudes, they didn't care. They had role play. Yep, I'm in. Put me in, coach. I want to play. I believe my brother last year sold a little bit over 4 million residential replacement. Mitch probably did pretty close to 4 or 5. So like in the world of sales, they're pretty dang good at what they do. With that being said, number 3, they take direction. Hey, maybe it's better if you say it this way. Maybe it's better if you sit in your chair this way. Maybe it's better if you take a pause. Maybe it's better if you draw this picture, right? It's not that they have to, it's a maybe, but then they try and they experiment. And they take a look and they say, well, those are all possibilities for me to do. Let me role play this in my head. Let me say it a couple of times, and they get it done. And this is why you should join my email list. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training, or something else that's cool. It'll take you, there's a URL, put that URL in a browser. It'll take you to a place where you drop in your email address and your phone number, right? Easy enough. So, we got a couple of things on this list, like take notes, take direction, role play. What I see the best of the best do is they take criticism. And they may not believe it at the moment, or they may think that it's not really the best thing for them, but they go, hey, I'm willing to try. I'm willing to do this. And I know that it's going to be uncomfortable, or I know that I may not like it, but I am more than willing to do this. And then last on this list is they don't complain, right? I have worked with some ballers in the world of sales. I have worked with some baller entrepreneurs in the world of sales. Like if I could tell you some of the people that I hang out with that I can't because of non-disclosure agreements, I think that you would be like, dang, that's amazing. Okay. But the people who are at the top, like they are willing to be told, try it this way. Look at it this way. Here's some coaching. Here's some advice. Here's a strategy. Here's a word track. Try sitting this way. Try going to the table this direction. Ask this question. Tell this story. And they're pliable. The people that are the toughest to train are those who are naturally skilled and talented because they've gotten away with their personality and charm the entire time that they've been in sales, which this isn't a knock against them. It's just a statement, okay? Because like they don't know what it's like to have to be coached. They don't know what it's like to have to be trained. They don't want to take the lumps. And so if you're sitting here like, hey, Scott, I'm brand new to sales. Hey, Scott, I'm in a sales slump. Hey, Scott, I want to get better. There are elements that you have to, like, you just have to be coachable. You want to play a professional sport, you're going to have a coach. You want to play a college sport, you're going to have a coach. You want to play in a rec league, you're probably going to have a coach, right? They can spot things that you can't see. They're looking over here going, Yep, I see that going on. They're looking over there going, watch out for this. They're looking in that direction saying, hey, here's some things that you need to know. And they're saying, this is what that player is doing, and this is what they're about to do to you. Be coachable in sales, and you'll find that you'll close more deals. Do I have coaches? Absolutely. I have to answer to people too, right? We all answer to somebody. I have people that I have to answer to for my performance. So do you. You got one of three things to do from here, just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. And if this is social media, number 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.